Salt Mind Gaming coming at you with another Brawl video. This one's going to be a mono blue theft deck. We're trying to draw a lot of cards, make copies of gigantic artifacts, play big spells like Commandeer and Mirror Form, which I just picked this one up today. Kind of curious to see how it goes. This isn't one of my more powerful decks. I found that I can get run over pretty easily with this, but when we do win, it's pretty spectacular. So I'm going to do about, I'm going to say 5 games just to see how this goes, and I'll commentate throughout, and we'll go from there. Turn the game sound down just a touch. Alright, so we're going to be playing against Vivi. And our opponent's going first, which sucks. Yeah, we'll keep this. I think we can make him replay this. This guy's just VV light. Actually pretty powerful for non-common. Now we got counter magic up for the next turn. I think we'll counter this. Do we want our own chromatic lantern? Yeah, let's do it. Ooh, okay. Well, hopefully they don't have a way to bounce Vivi. Or shock this. Yeah, we're pretty much out of cards, but okay, I didn't expect that one. I didn't think we were favored to win there. Alright, on to game 2. Yeah, Commandeer there was a pretty taxing play because I had to decide to exile 2 blue cards from my hand, but just like a tapped Vivi to, or sorry, yeah, since Vivi was tapped, I just think that was really the right play. Okay, game 2. They immediately quit. I don't know, man. This deck is not that good, people. On to game 3, I guess. And getting paired up against mono white, probably. I don't know. I was about to say life game, but maybe not. Maybe not. This hand seems good. Got Midnight Clock, Possession Engine. Just picked up a Geist Wave, which is good. Can potentially slow down our opponent on whatever their next play is. To their commander. Yeah, we'll be bouncing that to their hand. Just make them replay it. Replay our Midnight Clock. And then maybe next time they replay it, we can Possession Engine it. Mirror Maid's pretty good. We can start copying Possession Engines. And this vehicle has crew 3, so they're stopping at upkeep. Okay, so they can do that, sure. That is one way to deal with it, but I think what we'll do is we'll make a copy of this and then get our Possession Engine back. So we can keep fighting over this. So yeah, let's make a copy of the Aang's Iceberg. So we'll exile this, or try to anyway. Can we water them 3? We're going to keep fighting over their commander. I guess Mystic Sanctuary will let me put Geist Form back. Ever-present shelter by ghosts. Alright, put Geist Wave on top. What I might do is flash this in, so we got 7 mana. Yeah, I like that play. Yep, as expected. So hopefully we can ambush this. What are they up to? They're taking forever. Whatever it is. Fairies protection. Okay, well, since I have flash at the moment, let's see. I guess I can gain control of the token. Fairies protection on the stack. And then draw a card here. Let's see. Can't do any damage to them. This has War 2. Probably just copy our High Fae Trickster. So what are they targeting? Away from the target. Yeah, we'll draw a card out of this anyway. Really don't have profitable attacks. Well, this is pretty good. Yeah, I think this is worth it right now. I mean, I know they're going to Sheltered by Ghosts something. This is a tough one. Yeah. And they're just going to replay Shelter by Ghosts. I think I'd rather just get a new hand here and not bounce everything. So they have a few things that they can due to wipe away our board as well if we bounce it all, so... Maybe we'll just redraw it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, we'll let that go through. Okay, so in response to this, maybe... Yeah, I think I do this now. My spells do have flash. Now we can do things like, we can at least target our High Fae Trickster with this in response to something. To one of their exile effects. And then next turn we'll have up a lot of mana for Sublime Epiphany. We can actually control magic instant speed here. Okay, so let's wait for this to target. Sure, I guess. And then... That's pretty good. So, we know they have Sheltered by Ghosts. So we really just kind of need them to not have creatures anymore. So let's do this. Control magic on this. And then we've got Sublime Epiphany up to copy a High Fae Trickster when we activate that mode, and then we'll counter one of their spells, and then we'll bounce the token. And all this is going to be in response to them doing what I assume is going to be throwing a Shelter by Ghosts on it. Okay, sure, yes. We've also got March's Swirling Mist up to phase out our whole board in response to things that they might try to do to us. But they're probably going to try to play something big, and then we're just going to Sublime Epiphany it. Yeah, we're not going to do that. Counter that. Return something to hand. And I think that non-land permanent is going to be the Possession Engine. We'll target this, draw a card. And are we going to get the Salt Rope? Looks like we're getting the Salt Rope. I mean, that had to be their final play of the game, right? Because what I can see in hand is there's 2 unknown cards, right? But what I can see in hand are just all plays that are either above 2 mana or they can't cast them, because like this one has to have a creature to target. Yeah, we're getting the Salt Rope, folks. That's why they call the channel Salt Mine Gaming. I mean, it's kind of classic that someone that's playing Shelter by Ghosts and Teferi's Protection, all this stuff, is salting out over what I'm doing. White is far better of a color for destroying and exiling permanents. Blue just bounces things for a little bit. Well, I guess while we're waiting for this person to time out, snowing here in Denver. Kind of crazy winter storm we got going on here. Most of the days in December were like in the 50s. I was wearing shorts, you know. And today, can't even go outside, man. Okay, they're gonna let us do something, I guess. Alright, we'll just swing for the win. Do we have? Yeah, we can sink into Stupor any silly little play that they might have. If they're just pretending that they don't have anything, we at least have sink into Stupor to stop that, whatever they might do to stop this lethal attack. Now they're just threw their computer out the window, I think. This is game 3, I believe. Yep, goodbye, Logos Lunar. Alright, on to game 4. Now these enchantment decks are always really tough. Not like in this opening hand. This is okay. I guess if we get to 6 mana, we might be able to bounce a bunch of stuff with Rebuke. Might just go ahead and foretell this. what this is. Okay, I guess. Yeah. We'll just bounce it. I'll probably just play their commander next turn anyway. And it saves us 2 damage. Alright. You could make a copy of this, but that's just to make more mana. We'll be at 6, so we'll be able to... Well, I guess they're not having a land that they need. Okay, well... So let's make a copy of this. And... I'll play it on my commander. Gain control of this. Actually, more mana efficient to do Blue Sun's Twilight. Okay, we can actually make 2 of these. So let's do that. Let's tap out for Blue Sun's Twilight for 5. And they're hurting on mana, so... Do I bother making a copy of this guy? Sure. Alright, and they've had enough. Looks like they were mana screwed there. Alright, can we win game 5? I'm honestly surprised that I've gone 4-0 so far. When I was playtesting this earlier today, I was just getting run over. Looks like we just kind of got pretty lucky. But even if we go 4-1, you know, I'm pretty happy with this. And we're going against mono green. I guess in the dark this is okay. Can bounce some things. If they make land war elves and those things of those nature, we can copy them. What do you do? Creatures that have flash. Take next turn up to 1 target creature gains vigilance and reach. Look at top 3. Look at top 3. Exile 1 face down. Rest on the bottom of your library in any order. As long as it remains exiled, you can cast it if it's creature. Okay. I think they're playing it for the creature card. Your creatures have flash. That's what I think is going on. they're going first. It's good. Grab our snow covered. Play Hull on the next, so it'll come in untapped. I think we won't bother foretelling this. We'll just probably bounce their next play with it. Might be their Planeswalker, I don't know. Yep. Still get an activation.
Tear it down! Tear it all down!
Yeah, tear it down, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna bounce that. Let's cycle away Lake Claim. Desertion could be pretty good in a couple turns, I guess.
Through hell to lose to you. All things begin and end in nature. Not super great to play one of their elves, so maybe we just play our commander. So mysteries of life are endless.
I think we leave up Desertion next turn, so let's shock for 3. Let's shock this in so that we have Desertion up. And then whatever creature that they copy will get to steal. If that's what they play, I suspect that they will. They're about to have some pretty big plays coming up, so I like this Desertion. Oh yeah, that's a great Desertion target. Might be able to protect their creature, but we'll give it a try. Alright, well, we went 5-0 with that deck. Honestly, pretty surprised. And it looks like we got a 5th Consult the Star Charts. Awesome. Alright, well, that's been Salt Mine Gaming. That's been Mono Blue Theft Bounce. Draw lots of cards. Thanks for enjoying those games. Talk to you on the next one.